Greetings, YouTube. This is the Garage Autonomist. I want to give a shout out to Jaineba Iweala, formerly known as Queen Ayani. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If I'm not, I have no problem with you correcting me. Now, you may not have heard from me in a while, and you may not have seen me comment on your videos in a while, but that was intentional. Because I know a revolutionary when I see one who is in the midst of their own evolution. And the thing is that it's one thing to be Afrocentric, but it's another thing to become a black radical revolutionary or a black revolutionary. I believe that that is the path that you are on your way to. Your videos have slowly been coming towards that direction, I believe. And I was confirmed on my belief today when I saw your new series, Conscious Community Do Not Want Liberation, Part 1 and Part 2. I watched Part 1, and all I can say, I've just felt nothing but pride in hearing your words and seeing you struggle and work throughout this. Also, I was about to get into Part 2, and then my phone died during my commute home from work. So I will be watching it again or finishing it out later. So again, I just wanted to say that. And for that, you gave me inspiration to reboot the series that I never put out, which was the Who Are the Pro-Blacks. I think now I understand the new direction that I want to go at on that video. So thank you for that. Next, I want to give a huge shout out to all my newest subscribers. I mean, it's ridiculous the jump that I got. Last I looked, it was 47. The next thing you know, it was 57, and now it's 66. I don't know. I must be doing something right, even despite the fact that I did decide to take a little bit of a break because things got a little hectic and crazy at both work and at home. So thank you for that, for all my new subscribers and even some of you bigger ones. I mean, you have no idea how much I appreciate the fact that you've all subscribed to me. So I'm going to get on with the main topic of tonight's episode. What if you wanted to bridge a gap with someone on the opposite end of you, and they held their hand out in friendship with one hand, but behind their back, the other hand was holding a sledgehammer to destroy what you want to build, or something like that? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck the pretty words and the metaphors. I'm not in the mood. I've been really busy at work and at home, and I've trashed 3 different videos in production because they just weren't inspiring to me anymore. But with Bill Clinton's encounter with Black Lives Matter last week, and a few other political issues that have been raised in social media at the same time, I figured I'd make this video as an intro to my next series about the political lines on the left spectrum and the right spectrum of politics. And in having said that, this is the bottom fucking line. If you are a left radical, a revolutionary leftist, a Marxist-Leninist, a radical feminist, an anarcho-commie, a left black radical, a revolutionary person of color, an anarcho-feminist, a revolutionary autonomist of any skin color, a hacktivist of the left variety, or a Marxist feminist, just know the bottom line with the acceptance of the precarious working relationship with liberal activists that you cannot build with enemies. This means that right-wingers who claim themselves to be so-called libertarians, objectivists, classical liberals, MRAs, or any other cute terms that these reactionaries dream up to hide their true faces, which is the face of neoconservatism or traditional conservatism, or just plain ruling class ball lickers, These are the people you cannot build anything with. There is no chasing behind them, trying to explain ourselves, our politics, right or wrong, to them. They are no one to explain anything to. Would you need to talk to a Klansman about the civil rights movement? Do you think you need to police yourselves for the benefit of a men's rights activist? First of all, we should stop calling them activists. That's not what they are. Moving on, should you apologize for the existence of the American Indian movement to an Ayn Rand fanboy? No. So fuck these fucking no apathy having neo-fascists, ruling class bootlickers. They can rot in mass open graves and no fucks would be given as to who puts them there. Agents of social injustice, all of them. And so in the next couple of videos, I'm going to be talking about the deepening fault lines between the left and the right as the economic crisis deepens. And no matter what you hear or read from these reactionaries of social media, it's not about labels, but about who sides with hate and the state, and there is no gray area to be had. This is the Garage Autonomist.
You are defending the people who kill the lives you say matter. Tell the truth.
How you do activism, because you're not doing anything positive. All you're showing is that you're a bunch of thugs